Next tonight, new information on the curfew court battle involving more than 100 local restaurants in Erie County. Now, this is a clash that could take months to flush out. But as 7 Eyewitness News reporter Olivia Proya explains, local business owners hoping to rebound from the pandemic say they need an answer now in order to survive.
About 90 Erie County restaurants fought to have indoor dining resume. And despite that win 2 weeks ago, the majority are still struggling.
I still have about 72 or 73% of my employees are laid off. And the ones that I had come back to work are only working part-time.
Peter Gerace, president of Pharaoh's Gentlemen's Club in Cheektowaga, says that's because the 10 p.m. curfew on restaurants still sticks.
It pretty much destroyed our business. About 75 to 80% of our business is done between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m.
That's why attorneys at Hogan Willing tried to appear in front of an emergency state Supreme Court judge Friday in an attempt to have the 10 p.m. restriction lifted ahead of the Bills game Sunday.
They didn't consider it an emergency. They didn't consider it all that important in the sense that we're not going to be bringing a judge into the equation here.
Monday, the attorneys found the case had been turned over to the Supreme Court of the United States. They say this was the state's attempt to delay any decision on the 10 p.m. curfew.
Federal court would take months to get these issues resolved, as opposed to days or weeks that we're attempting to do in state court.
Some restaurant owners say time is not on their side. They are on the brink of bankruptcy.
Probably a couple of weeks. A lot of people out there, they're talking days.
So attorneys at Hogan Willig voluntarily dismissed the federal court case. Now they're completely redesigning the lawsuit, eliminating arguments involving the U.S. Constitution. So the case must be handled within the state.
The argument will be is that the restrictions imposed by the state are arbitrary and capricious. There's no basis for what they're doing. Arguably, they have to have some proof to say that 10 p.m. makes a difference.
The case will now move forward on the basis that the 10 p.m. curfew is arbitrary and capricious, which is an argument that the attorneys say has already won numerous lawsuits against the state.
That's what Judge Novak found. That's what Judge Devlin found. That's what Judge Colabacchio found. And that's what Judge Watasek has found.
Olivia Proya, 7 Eyewitness News.